Hi everyone. In this video we're going to look at the laws of exponents with the homework that I gave you. So our first question is on the screen, and we know that we have to follow the laws of B odd maths. B odd maths says we do everything in the bracket first. This means that my bracket stays and everything in the bracket we're going to work with. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say minus and minus becomes plus. Then I'm going to look at this 4 and 3, and they are just going to stay 4 and 3. I'm not changing them, okay? Because they can't simplify. Next, I want to look at the p's. So my p's, I'm going to say p on the top, I have -4. Because I'm dividing, I subtract exponents. Subtract -3 at the bottom. And then lastly, I'm going to look at my q's. So again, same thing. My q is going to be 3 on the top, subtract -4 at the bottom. And that's the end of the inside of the bracket. Close the bracket to the power of 3. So this simplifies to 4 over 3 p. -4 plus 3 becomes -1. Q, 3 plus 4 becomes 7. All of that to the power of 3. I have simplified inside the bracket. I can still move the things around in the bracket. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is, because this is a negative exponent, it must go home. It must become a denominator. So that means I have 4q7 as a numerator over 3p as a denominator. P to the power of 1, I don't have to write the 1. Now I am going to deal with this exponent outside the bracket. So 4 to the power of 3 is going to be 4 times 4 times 4. I want to show you on the calculator because we haven't done much of that. So I'm saying 4 exponent 3, that gives me 64. Q, and my exponents become 7 times 3 over 3 to the power of 3. Again, I'm going to say 3 exponent 3, 27. P, 1 times 3. Last thing I do is I simplify my exponents. So this becomes 64 p 21 over 27 p 3. And that's my final answer. So we went from that complicated fraction to something really, really simple. Your second question for homework was 2x0 y7z minus 3y -2z. Again, this one is different in the sense that we are adding and subtracting, not multiplying and dividing. Hold on. Okay, I just double checked and I am wrong. We are multiplying. So this multiplied by that. Okay, that makes life so much easier. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to look at the signs. Plus multiplied by minus gives me minus. Then I am going to look at the numbers. 2 multiplied by 3. 2 times 3 gives me 6. So I have -6. Next up, we are going to look at x to the power of 0. X to the power of 0 is actually 1. So I can change this to times 1. And I don't have to write it anymore. Next up, I have y to the power of 7 and y to the power of -2. So y7, because I'm multiplying, I add the exponents plus -2. That gives me y7 minus 2 is y5. And then lastly, we are going to deal with the z. So that's z1 and z1. So z1 plus 1 means we have z2. And that's your final answer. Negative 6y5 z2. Okay, these are the homework questions that you had. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Look through your revision booklet and then let me know what it is that you want me to do. Otherwise, click on the like and subscribe button and I will see you in class. Bye-bye.